Alright guys, so now that we've had a chance to investigate a possible career and college program that would help guide us towards that career, it's time that we start working on creating our monthly budget. Now remember that a budget is simply a plan for our spending. You're going to be using the information you found, as well as some additional information that you are yet to be finding to find, if that makes sense. You're going to be filling out this first column right here, the initial budget. We're going to skip over these next three columns, we'll fill those ones out later. What you're going to do to get started is take your annual salary, the one that you found on Naviance, and you're going to divide that by 12 in order to fill in this first column here for salary and wages. So let's say that you had an annual salary of $40,000. That's what you would roughly expect to make in that profession in your first year of working. So for example, if I were to go for teaching, actually I think the number for teaching was let's go with $36,000. That would be the rough starting salary for a first-year teacher after 4 years of college. So I'm going to go ahead and divide that number by 12. That gives me $3,000. Now that doesn't incorporate taxes or anything, so we're going to deal with that later. So we're going to put $3,000 there, and I'm going to leave the investment income space blank. Now if you look at the instruction document, it's going to walk you through how to complete each section as you go. We just did part 1 for income. Now we're going to work on part 2, which are our expenses. The first thing that we're going to look into is finding a place to live. So here it says, find a place to live. We're going to do a quick Zillow search, and we're going to find rent. We're going to choose a neighborhood. I'm going to use Grosse Pointe Woods, and I'm going to have you find an apartment or a house that you could rent that would fit in your budget. Now keep in mind, if you were working in this area, you don't have to live in this area. You could live somewhere next door, like in St. Clair Shores. Here's a place for $875 a month. Looks good. I'm going to copy that link. I'm going to type in the rent, $875. I'm going to paste my paste my Zillow link there. Next, I'm going to be looking for insurance. It's about $15 per month. Utilities are typically 25 cents per square foot. This property right here is 900 square feet. $900 times 25 cents is going to be $225 a month. $225. You might want to look up cable and internet options. I'm just going to go with $50. Furniture and small appliances, I'm going to say $25. I'm just kind of roughing those numbers. And then the next one down is going to be my student loan payment. Now, in the instruction file, there are directions for how to determine your student loan payment. I'm going to use this calculator right here. Enter how much it's going to cost me for 4 years of college. You found out how much 1 year costs. Now you need to find out what that would be for 4 years. So for example, U of M, $20,000 times 4 years is roughly $80,000. I'm going to keep the interest rate the same. Now notice that if I only go with a 5-year loan, I'm going to be paying $1,500 a month. That's way too much for my budget right now. So I'm going to go ahead and extend this loan. Let's say 25 years. That leaves it to $515. So I'll punch that amount in here. I'm going to record how much my starting loan was for and how many years I'm going to have the loan for. So there we go. I'm going to end up spending of my total $3,000, $1,700 on my housing and education. That leaves me $1,295 to spend. If I were to keep going down the line, there's some information I'm going to find along the way. Record all of that in the appropriate boxes. Adjust your budget as needed, and at the end we would hopefully have at least 10%, or here I would be looking for $300 to go into my savings account. So you can go ahead and start exploring, follow the instructions, they'll guide you through everything you need to do, and good luck!